Hey everyone, welcome to another Usual Suspect video. Today's video is for me, Ride of the Year, absolute Ride of the Year. I'm going to call this video In Search of Lagavulin. It was a bit of a personal journey for me. It was also a bit of a recreation of, if you've ever followed Parks and Recreation, the American TV series, bit of a recreation of Ron Swanson's journey to Lagavulin. It's his kind of spiritual home, it's where his favourite whiskey comes from and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, do you know what, it's my favourite whiskey and I always really fancied going there. And Lagavulin have released some limited editions, some Offerman editions, because it's the guy who plays Ron Swanson is Nick Offerman. And they've got some of these limited editions and I really like Lagavulin, so I thought, do you know what, for the hell of it, I'm going to ride to Lagavulin. So that's what this video is about. It's about me riding to Islay to go and buy some Lagavulin whiskey and come back and thoroughly enjoy it. So, before I get onto the ride, drinkies. Some Offerman edition Caribbean rum cask Lagavulin whiskey, 11 years old. It's just delightful, absolutely delightful. I'm gonna have a slurp of that in a sec. To go with that, because I always do a beer, Innocent Gun Scottish beer. And this one's finished in Caribbean rum whiskey casks. So, do you know what? Bit of a pairing today. Just gonna have a bit of a toot on this. Then a bit of toot on the whiskey. Well, that's nice. That's a nice, dark, strong, quite woody, almost woody. That's nice, that. Proper meaty. It's no slouch. I think it's 6.8. Whiskey's whiskey strength. And this is the Offerman edition, which I'm going to absolutely thoroughly enjoy. This is the ride to Islay. This is In Search of Lagavulin. Cheers. It's like angel's tears. Wow. See you on the road. So, here it is, epic Scottish road trip, in search of Lagavulin. Following in the footsteps of Ron Swanson, Parks and Rec fame. Going to make my way to the Isle of Islay to buy some whiskey. Quick 2-dayer, so it's going to be a long one for 2 days. A lot of miles. Going to be very cool. A lot of it's motorway, so I'm probably not going to start videoing properly until I get to North Lakes, maybe even past Glasgow towards the A82. You don't want to video motorway. Yeah, pay attention, sunshine. Just going to fill up first. Head out towards Preston, join the M6, and then start that trek to north of Glasgow to the A82. Well, just stopped at Lancaster Services, do some wee emergency repairs to my camera. For some reason the battery was not having it. I went to sort of do a little video saying I'm just getting on the M6. Yeah, nothing. So I think the battery's goosed. So I changed the battery, stopped at Lancaster Services, back on the road. I put some tape on my front facing camera as well, just where the microphone plugs in, because I have a feeling I'm going to hit some rain. But at the moment it's nice and sunny. Well, I think this is the rain that I was talking about, that I was trying to dodge. Mind you, it looks like it could just be one big ass cloud. Got some tunes on in the helmet. Kirby Lonsdale.
Gonna get wet, bugger. Yeah, it's a bit of a wild one in the lakes today. I did get a little bit wet coming over the top then. I think it's going to be a bit hit and miss most of today. However, apparently the weather tomorrow for when I'm on Islay is supposed to be good. So, looking forward to that.
So, pit stop for a bit of lunch, almost in Scotland at Southwaite Services, North Lakes, just short of Carlisle. Thought, yeah, do you know what, I'm starving, need a bite to eat. So, West Cornwall Pasty Company, catch pasty. If you don't, you should. If you haven't, you absolutely need to. These are just the mutts. Still got a few hours to go before we get there, but hey, do you know what? I've peed on at least once. It's trying, very. Yeah, I'm probably going to get wet again before I get there, but it is what it is. Yo, I got the pasty, and I'm happy with that. See you in Scotland.
Just past Gretna, just entering Scotland. I haven't been to Scotland on a motorcycle for nearly 30 years. When I went with a mate of mine called Guy Davies from Warrington, and I went on my first big bike, which was my FJ 1200, and he went on a Honda CB 750 Bogdoor. Yeah, and it was, yeah, it's got to be 30 years ago. So it's good to be back on a bike. Been to Scotland many times since, but not on a bike, so looking forward to what's coming up over the next day and a bit. Just going through the Dumfries and Galloway Forest on the A74M, heading towards Glasgow. I think I've got about another 70 mile yet. I think in total the whole journey is about 310 to get me to Tarbert. That's not including the mileage on the ferry and all that kind of stuff, so it's going to be a bit of a monster, this. Lovely countryside, this. Just refueled at Hamilton Services just outside Glasgow, which means I am getting a whisper over 200 mile out of this tank, which is pretty going. When I say a wisp, it's about 220 I'll get, and that's staying at 70 for the whole way pretty much. So yeah, it's not bad going, decent sized tank, like it. Welcome to Glasgow. Oh Jesus, and I haven't got my waterproofs on. Bugger. Well, I don't know if the microphone's working. I got absolutely shat on in Glasgow. Just about to join the A82, going over the Erskine Bridge, and it's still bloody raining. So yeah, fun and laughter all the way. Oh, it's sunny over there. Yeah, I've a funny feeling I'm just going to get wet for most of the journey now to where I'm going. Bugger. And there's about 100 mile left. Loch Lomond. Like I say, it's been very wet getting here. I think that's Ben Lomond, the big hill mountain over there. Just turned onto the A83 at Tarbert, not Tarbert. Tarbert's where I'm going. Tarbert is where I've just turned. I'm presuming it's the right turning. I'm just going to stop and check. Wow. Okay. As soon as I can get a little lay-by or something, I'm just going to pull up and have a quick look. Now on the banks of Loch Long, heading up the A83, looking for Inverary, and then I'll just keep following it around until I get to Tarbert, which is where I'm staying for the night. And I'm pretty certain I'm going to get wet again before I do. Oh, it's very pretty. If I do get wet again, I have a feeling that my camera's going to give up altogether. It's only just working after giving it a bit of a dry and a clean and a blowout. So I may end up having to use the Bars camera and turn it round just so we can get some countryside. But it's a nice road. About 50 mile, 55 miles, something like that to where I'm going, to Tarbert. So it should be about 90 minutes, something like that. I'll be honest, I'm looking for I'll do shat nav. Windy down here. I'll be honest, this is a great road. Loving this. A83. Got a bit of everything, I think, including a bit of sunshine in distance. I think that's where we're headed. This would be bloody nice. That's glorious. And so's the road. So I will put a bit more context in at the start of the video around the reasoning for the trip and what I'm going for. Bit of a pilgrimage to Lagavulin, and then I'm going to do a circuit of the island and take in a few more distilleries, possibly pop in the shop and get some takeaway. On my way to a different port to get a different ferry back. It's going back to the same place, but it's an altogether different ferry from a different port on Islay back to mainland. So kind of glad I did this. In fact, I'm very glad I did this. This road's amazing. Views are fab. Air is clear. And I'm riding solo. By choice, actually. By choice. Kept this one to myself. Into Inverary. Oh, somebody's got dyslexia. Oh yes, very nice. Nice that it's not bloody raining anymore. Yeah, that wasn't much fun coming through Glasgow earlier. I just hope the journey back tomorrow is drier, especially as most of the journey back tomorrow is going to be at night. So yeah, I'm going to be going through a lot of Scotland and the lakes in the dark. Which means I won't do much video. Mrs. Suspect expressed an interest in wanting to do a bit of this, but not on the bike. Can we come and do this in the car? I'm not sure it'd be much fun. Oh, it'd be loads of fun with the missus. Wouldn't be as much fun in the car. Yes, folks, it is August, and I'll be honest, it's a bit nippy. But that could just be because I got wet in Glasgow. Ooh, Tarbert 38. Okay. Just a stunning road, some amazing countryside. I'd venture to say that this is probably the best road I think I've ridden on in the UK yet. It's just amazing. Right along the sides of lochs, through forests and valleys, it's just a great road. So, finally made it into the hotel. As you saw, just pulled up. The Islay Frigate Hotel. I'm in a very, very basic room. Cheap as chips. And yeah, a few miles down from the ferry, so perfect for me. Absolutely perfect. Little single bed. High water, only bad duvet cover. Toilets across the hall as well as the shower. Bikes across the street. Love it. Right outside. I'll cover that up in a minute. And yeah, put some stuff on charge for tomorrow. I'm going to get changed, have a quick shower, have a whiz, have a pint, have a whiskey, have some food, get my head down. Ready for an early start tomorrow to Islay in search of Lagavulin. Well, it's about 5:45 in the morning. I'm in Tarbert, and then ready for that ferry trip over to Islay. And of course, when I'm not riding, the sun comes out. The sky don't look clever, but the sun's quite warm when it does stick its head out. Apparently this is the best road on the island. Tilt. So, a hell of a ride to do in 2 days, but I thought, you know what, I just like it. I'd just like to go and see, and plus I wanted to ride hilts. And got to Scotland, so kind of ticked a number of boxes here. And this would be the place. Back at net. I think I'm here early. So, literally a mile up the road from Lagavulin, we have Ardbeg. Look,
I know it's a big copper pot still, but it does look like a giant butt plug.
Going over the Clyde. Well, bet where I started yesterday morning. The 650 mile in 2 days, 2 ferries. Rather expensive whiskey, or 2.